With Wayfinder being a week away, you might be trying to decide who you'll be playing when the game releases. Well, today I'll be giving Wingrave the spotlight, giving you an insight on everything you need to know to make your decision. Wingrave, also nicknamed the Seeker, is an Archon Templar clad in spell-forged armor and sustained by his faith in the Architects. Long before the Gloomfall, he fought monsters in the shadow and defended the people of the Empire from the terrifying threats of the maze. He's a natural leader and a true hero, born up by his honest faith in the light and the Empire. These are the things that Wingrave's Echo remembers when he's first reborn. Of all the champions, Wingrave is the one who most feels like a hero, a true champion of light. However, as the player uncovers more of Wingrave's past, they will uncover the darker side of the Empire and the Archon. In fact, they're not all denizens of the maze are monsters. The brutal actions, like the massacre of the monks at Aurelian, ultimately Wingrave's Echo will have the opportunity to be a better man than the original, to live up to his ideals and be the champion he could and should have been. Alright, jumping over to the stats, as you can see, Wingrave isn't the most complex hero to play, but then again, he's a tank, support. Who doesn't love that? I believe he has 3 abilities that actually heal not only himself but his allies, so think of him as like a tank healer. Who doesn't love that combo? I mean, it's just extremely strong. But that being said, I will have up on the screen his stats. I believe they were taken from the beta. They are, keep in mind, they are his starting attributes, so this is what he'll start off with. This does have max health of 144. He has the attack power of 108, ability power of 149, crit rate and crit power both 68, break power 162, physical and magical defense both 338, and then his resilience is 70. So who doesn't love a tank that obviously going to be unkillable because he's a tank, but he can also heal himself? Who doesn't love that? Best of both worlds. But anyway, next we are going to be jumping over to the abilities. Jumping to the first one, we do have Righteous Strike. Hitting an enemy causes an explosion of healing energy to shoot out and heal Wingrave and the allies. As you can see, he does a cleave attack. He explodes on impact, and you see a little green spirit come out and heal. Obviously, if there's allies around, you probably see multiple, and they'll all go flying towards him. Jumping over to his second ability, Radiant Pulse forms a divine shield that blocks projectiles and boosts defense of allies standing behind it. As you can see, it's not a healing ability this time, but he does when the beastie goes to fight him. Puts up a shield. As long as you're behind, you get a shield. Who doesn't love that? Oh, not a shield. You get defense up. Obviously, you can move around with it. So if, let's say, your teammate's out of position, you can move to them, give them a defense. Alright, ability number 3. We have Judgment. Marks enemies for judgment. Anyone hitting a judged enemy will restore their own health. I mean, at the moment, they're not going to show him attacking because he just wants to run around with a shield, but obviously healers, anyone that attacks them is going to get healed. Good, another way to like stall out time if you just need to heal your own teammates. Alrighty, jumping to the fourth ability, we do have Divine Aegis, a powerful barrier that makes anyone standing in it immune to damage and heals them over time. Obviously, this is going to be an amazing ability if like in a raid or something or a dungeon, everyone's about to die. Just plop this down, everyone's immune, heals, saves the group. It's actually quite a very strong ability, I might add. But last, we do also have his passive Healing Pulse. Melee finishes, heal Wingrave, and one nearby ally. I guess you can count this as a 4th healing ability because, well, it's also healing. So, I mean, think about it. Mega tank that can just constantly keep healing his team. He's definitely going to be a need. Like in any group you find, you're probably going to want at least a Wingrave. I believe there's one other tank, but I'm pretty sure they don't compare to Wingrave in the slightest, so if you need a tank, definitely find yourself one. And final thing for Wingrave is his signature weapon, Bastion. Do note too, he's not actually locked into this weapon. Yes, it's his signature weapon. He's only going to get the weapon ability if he uses his weapon. But if you want to be adventurous, by all means, you can run in with dual blades, you can run in with a gun, just make your own build, have fun. Obviously, he's going to be a little bit nerfed because he's not going to have ability, but if he gets this, he's going to have a boost. But anyway, Bastion, the names of the Celestial Architects are woven into the steel, and a champion with faith can still call on their light. His weapon ability, Power Bash, Shield Bash to do massive impact and guard break damage. So as I said, he's going to get obviously a power up if he uses it, but by all means, it's not mandatory. You have to have it on him. But anyway, that being said, that is going to do it for the Wingrave Spotlight. If you're interested in more of these spotlights, I'm going to be doing each of the characters working up to the release next week. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when the videos go live, stay up to date. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll be back again next time. So until then, take care and peace out.